Jersey Love Steph, and I'm just getting done. I just, it is raining like crazy, and I figured let me just go live. I never do this in my car. But I wanted to ask you guys if you stand for anything or do you fall for everything in this world. I have a message other than this. This is just a question, open question. Do you go along with just what the world is telling you, or do you have something that you actually stand on, you know? Because the thing is the world, it will push us and pull us and push us and pull us. So at least if you stand on something, you know what to accept and what to let go, what is garbage, because this world sells us a lot of garbage that is not. If you're a Christian, you have principle that you stand on. If you're Jewish, you have principles that you stand on. Even if you were, I guess, atheist, you don't have a solid foundation, but you know what you believe and what you don't believe. I guess I don't believe in anything. I'm not trying to laugh at people. I get it, because I have a couple people that don't believe in God, and you can't make people believe. You try to share with love, and we just get along. It doesn't mean that they're bad people. It just means that they don't believe in the God that I believe in, the only God. But do you stand for anything, and then do you accept everything that they tell us? Because it's always changing. This world is always changing and changing, but you don't have to change. That's a good thing. And people get mad because, well, you're not going to please everybody. If you have a platform, which if you're on here, more than likely, hopefully you have a platform, or maybe you're like nervous to go forth with your dreams because you're going to be rejected. Well, this is all of us. We want to be accepted, but we're not going to be accepted by everybody. You'll be accepted by some people, but not everybody's going to accept us, no matter how good you are. And if you change just to fit in, it's not going to be your authentic self. So my question is do you stand for anything, and stand for something and not fall for everything that comes along, like a fad? We have trends and fads. And then also, I had another question. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was. I had a message I wanted to bring, but this world is constantly changing. I'm sure you'll see that. And what's going on now is the leaders, people that are in high positions, are lying to us. When we know the truth, you have something to stand on. When you don't have like a firm foundation of what you stand on, you'll fall for anything. So just as a friend, sister, whatever you want to consider me, just know what you believe in, and it's okay if you stand for that. You don't have to give in to somebody because they reject you. If they give you a thumbs down, they give you a thumbs down. At least you're being authentic to yourself. And if you're wondering, like, are you a first responder? No, I'm a truck driver. We all got this shirt. It says, "What you talking about? Just join." I'm saying, do you stand for anything? Because this world is, I just pulled over because the rain was really bad. This world tries to sell us so much stuff, right? And it constantly changes. So if we don't know what we're standing on, it's like we'll never stand for something, right? So that's that. And also, a lot of people fear of being rejected. But even when we're sharing something good, not everybody's going to want to, they're not going to agree with you, because it's either you can agree to disagree. And a lot of people don't want to agree to disagree. They want you to just believe what they believe, and that's the final say. Well, we have freedom of speech here, but it doesn't mean we trample on other people. Seems like you're talking about values and giving. Are you talking about what we're standing on or what we are standing for? Okay, this. Are you talking about what we are standing on or what we are standing for? Everything. That was like it was a lot of questions. Wish I could done, but I can't. Yeah, if you start your channel, like if you're getting a lot of kickback when you first start your channel, it's gonna be like that. I'm just gonna tell you 100%. You're gonna try to figure out what should you build your channel on. You are yourself. You're your, be your authentic self, because when somebody comes to your channel, they don't want to see Susie down the street. They don't want to see the same person on every single channel. So whatever makes you you, do that. Whatever, people go magnet fishing. I go to their channel because we support each other. I don't have to watch somebody with a Bible video. We support each other as friends and brothers and sisters. Some people come to your channel, and if it's really against what they stand on, they won't come to your channel, but you will get people to come to your channel. It just takes time. Organic growth takes time. So that's just a really just I've been on the platform for like 3 years, but when I first started, it is a little discouraging to get your first 10 subscribers. A lot of people are hesitant to even subscribe, even give you a thumbs up is really hard. Like sometimes to get hundreds of views on the video and 2 thumbs ups. So just if you're being authentic to yourself, at the end of the day, you'll know that you are true to yourself. It will just takes time. Hey, how are you? ITMX, welcome in. I just wanted to share this. So tell me what you guys stand on or what you stand for. As we get older, we gotta know what we stand for. Sometimes it changes, but values, you want to hold your values, and instill them in your children, and it will always stick in the back of their head. They may stray away like all of us do, because we're like sheep. We stray away sometimes. But in the back of their head, it's always going to be that seed that you planted inside of them. Hopefully good seeds, plant good seeds. And if you planted some bad seeds, tell them, I was wrong about this, because we grow as people too, right? So let's be honest with our kids or people that we have spoken into that really wasn't like a good seed. Just apologize and let them know, like, I'm sorry, I messed up, I made a mistake. This is really what I stand on. So I'm a Christian since my teen years. Amen. It's a walk, but it's something you're standing on, that it's a firm foundation. Whether you were Jewish, whether we're, Muslim, whether we're Christian, at least you have values that you're standing on. And if people are trying to push certain things to you, like they try to tell us, I don't know, just pick anything. I'm not going to create something out of the air, but if somebody tries to push something to you, where they're make a video and doesn't align with that, we can reject it. We have every right to, and it doesn't mean that you don't love people, but when it goes against what you stand on, you have to step away from that, because when you stay there and engage with that, you're basically giving that your attention. You know what I'm saying? I believe in karma and the fruits of what you sow. Yeah, I don't believe karma is a little bit different than the Christian life, but God does repay us for any good we have. Like, we're never, as a Christian, we're never supposed to repay evil for evil. Even if you were an upstanding citizen in the United States, you're never supposed to repay evil for evil, because this world, like, that's why we have a justice system, because if we did that, this world would be really screwed up. Let's be honest, if people paid back what they did to other people, it wouldn't make us any better. That's what Jesus taught us. But that's it, guys. So if you can, comment of some things that you rejected or whatever. Hopefully just keep the comments kind of like, clean. So if kids come on here and look at it, at least at least the kids can see it, and you could share it with your kids. Karma isn't us giving back. Karma is a way for the universe to pay back to our actions. We can't dictate the karma of others. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It does. You're gonna, as a Christian, we plant seeds and you reap what you sow. That's what we believe in. But sometimes you won't get a harvest. Somebody else will actually get the benefits of the work you put in. You know, like future generations before me, they put in the work. Uh, you know, it's like we pay it forward. And that is a reward in itself because at the end of the day, you want to do good to help other people, whether it comes back to you or not. At least you know that you did a good job, you know, and it's not easy, right? Let's be honest. Come as a way in the corrections. Yeah, we do have consequences, right? Let's say exercise, we can exercise. We brush our teeth, we can. Yeah, I'm having trouble with my teeth. You know, normally it helps. So we have to floss our teeth. Eating healthy is a reward in itself, you know. But like I said, that's why we have a justice system. But this message is like, are we standing for anything or are you falling for everything? And it's good even if you weren't, you know, stand up for something because if you don't, you'll be pushed all around. But, you know, if you find out that you were wrong standing on that, then you can always change, you know. But don't let this world change your whole viewpoint because you stand for something, you can stand for that, you know. And it's not to hurt other people, and it doesn't mean that you're what you stand on, other people have to stand on it too. But I stand on the Bible, the rock, and if I see that something goes against that, I reject it. I'm not going to accept it. I don't care how they paint the picture. They could put all the lipstick they want on it, but if it goes against the word of God, it's against what I'm standing on, and I have to reject it. And you know, a lot of what's going on now is they want you to take the stuff in, and I'm not. We have to stand for something. Yeah, I mean, people have been really gracious to me. Like I needed pots and pans, and I can't buy them. And it's not that I deserved them or anything, but I needed them, and God knew that, and He blessed me with pots and pans. And I made a video about it because it is a big deal. Because I really needed these pots and pans, and you know they were there. My aunt blessed me. Her friend blessed her, and then she gave them to me. So, well, guys, that's it. I hope you like this. Thank you for the thumbs up because it's very hard to get them sometimes. But I wanted to share this. Now I'm going to continue driving because the rain stopped, and stand for something. Whatever you stand for. Hey, Gator, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Thank you for thumbs up. All right, I'm going, guys. I got to go bring my aunt her cigarettes. I'll talk to you later. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for the thumbs up and watching and sharing and interacting, all right? And if you can, in the comments, just put your channel if you're not connected or anything so I can come over and say hello, and then we can connect, okay? All right, take care, guys. Stand for something.